Last time on Pokemon, woohoo!
Oh, he's faster. Oh no! But this is me being serious, because I don't want to lose my Mr. Hugs. In case you couldn't tell, Mr. Hugs has grown on me. This is a fair fight. Don't worry. It really isn't. He's going for Slash, which has a high critical hit ratio. Oh, Mr. Hugs! Oh no! I completely forgot he had Focus Punch. Okay, that's not too bad. Now he shouldn't attack this turn, so we're good to use Double Kick. A very scary battle indeed. And now, more! Hey everybody, it's time for some more Sapphire Nuzlocke. Last time, we took on Norman. We won, surprisingly. Mr. Hugs was our MVP, as usual, with these gym fights. And today, we're going to get Surf, and we're going to start exploring the water routes of this game. All 400 of them. A lot of people say that Hoenn has too many water routes, and that it's kind of a, it's kind of a flaw in this game that there's so many water routes, but honestly, I kind of like it. I mean, I never saw a problem with there being so many water routes. It's never seemed that excessive to me. I mean, all it means for me is more exploration, and I mean, that's one of the things I like most about Pokemon, so yeah, I never saw the problem with it, but there you go, we got Surf. Since we don't have a surfing Pokemon, or a Pokemon that can learn Surf on our actual team, I'm just going to give it to Skittles, and what am I saying? Skittles is on the team. He's been our MVP. However, he has been lacking in getting items as of late, but whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and give Skittles Surf. It's gonna be... I just love how Zigzagoon can get Surf. Yeah. I don't know, to an extent, Skittles has been a very valuable member of our team, knowing all these HMs and picking up items. I mean, he's a surprisingly valuable asset to our team. Alright, so if you remember, last time I taught my Combuskin Dig. And obviously that was a bad choice. I realized that later in the episode, as our little dig strategy wasn't nearly as effective as just using Bulk Up, and I was wondering if I should just teach it Overheat instead of Dig. I'm gonna wait on that, because I'm just not sure if I want to waste my Overheat TM yet. I mean, I don't know what else I would give it to, but I don't know. So yeah, I haven't been thinking too much about TMs, honestly. Figure all my movesets are good enough. So yeah, there we go, we got Surf, and we don't have Fly yet, so I guess we're just going to... Oh wait, no, we can actually Surf to Mawile now, that's right. I almost forgot about this. It would have been kind of embarrassing if I had just walked all the way over to, whatchamacallit. Where am I trying to go to? Mawile. So why don't we just Surf over there, since we have Surf now? Life is made so much easier with Surf. It's pretty amazing. Right, so like I was saying, there are a lot of water routes in this game, and the majority of them aren't even open to us yet. Let's take a look at the Pokénav here. Right, so I want to explore this route and this route here, and then there's a side quest we can do in Mawile with Surf, and then we can Surf here. So there's a lot of surfing that we gotta do, to say the very least. So I'm gonna try and do it as fast as possible. I want to get... Sorry, just moving the mic a little bit away from my face because I was coming in a little bit loud, but yeah, I want to try and get this done as fast as possible, so I don't want to spend more than 2 episodes just doing these little water routes and side quests and stuff, so I'm just going to make an effort to do this as fast as possible. I'm just going to use repels whenever I can. Well, at least in the water routes. I don't want to use them in the in one of the side quests. We'll get into that later. But yeah, I realize that this isn't a very interesting part of the game, just doing these side quests and exploring these water routes, so yeah, I'm gonna try and make it so that this doesn't last more than 2 episodes. So that way, if you want to tune out for this part of the game, it's reasonably easy for you. And I don't blame you too much if you do want to tune out. I don't know, I guess, well, the side quest we can do is kind of interesting, but Alright, so I'm gonna use a repel here, since I don't want my encounter on this route to be in the water. I believe this is Route 118, and we can find... Let me get my page up. Alright, so on the water, we can just get Tentacool, Wingull, and Pelipper at a very low rate. They're actually pretty high leveled. You can get any of them as high as level 35, which is pretty good. And then in the grass, you can get Zigzagoon, Electric, Wingull, Linoon, Manectric, and Kecleon, right? So, really quick, I just wanted to come here and get the Good Rod, because you saw before when I try and get a Barboach. So yeah, that's why I want the good rod. Alright, and really quick, while I'm here... Oh, I found an iron. That's kind of cool. But while I'm here, I do want to see if I can get a Zigzagoon here, or a Linoon, because they have the ability pickup. And so I figure if I can get that now, and then do all the side quests, then I've got 2 Zigzagoons in my party picking up items the entire time. So yeah. And this guy's got a Carvana. That's no fun. I should be able to just double kick it. There we go. It's more like single kick, but whatever. So, I've got a lot of things to talk about today. I mean, you'd think, oh, it's just a side quest and exploring episode. There's not much going on, but I got a lot of things to talk about, including Pop-Tart, our Anorith, and I decided that I do want to use it just because I realized it's not weak to ground. I'm not sure what I was trying to say there, but yeah, it's not weak to ground. I could have sworn it was, but Bug does resist ground, so there you go. I want to use it. I at least want to try. It's actually a surprisingly strong Pokemon, like even in its stats that aren't attack and defense. I think Armaldo actually has like 70 special attack, which isn't not too bad. So we got Steve in here. We got that trainer I met in Dewford. Yeah, we did meet him there, and he gave us Steel Wing, which I've yet to teach anybody. Just because Steel isn't the best attacking type or offensive type. Now how many types? There's 17 types actually. What do you think? What do you think as a trainer? Some deep stuff with Steven, I guess. But yeah, I don't want to explore too much here. I just want to get my encounter here, and I have a repel in effect. I realize that. We'll switch it to Titania. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna run around for a little bit until this repel wears off. I just really didn't want my encounter to be in the water, so yeah. And I'm sorry if you can hear the click-clacking of the GameCube control in the background. I've seen people complain about that before, but I've never seen the problem with it. Are you really that annoyed by just the click-clacking in the background? If anything, it adds more life to the commentary. I know we did not get my Zigzagoon. That's unfortunate, but I will catch this just because free Electrike, and it's actually fairly high leveled, so may as well. There you go, I'll paralyze it. In the off case that our Titania dies, we can use this Titania. I don't know, I'm not sure if that would be... I'm not sure what the word would be, but I'm not sure if that's something that I would want to do. Just replacing a Pokemon as soon as it dies. Seems in bad taste, kind of. That doesn't seem in the spirit of Nuzlocke, I'd say. And you're gonna try using Spark. Maybe I should try and weaken it, but I'm just scared that I'll kill it. You're really gonna paralyze me. Quick attack won't kill it. At least I don't think. Oh yeah, of course. 25% chance. Yeah, definitely. Alright, come on, let me attack. Thank you. Yeah, that's not gonna kill it. Alright. I feel a little bit more comfortable using the Pokeball now. So we talked about how there's so many routes that we gotta explore. We talked about Anorith. I think that's all I wanted to cover. I still want to try and get a Barboach, and then like I said, if I don't get my Barboach, then I'll just wait until later in the game, and I'll get a Corphish. Now, what do we want to nickname Electrike? This one's also a female. I'll call you Polly. That's kind of a girl name. Yeah, that's a girl name. What am I saying? There we go. Right, so now that we got our encounter here, I wanted a Zigzagoon, but we didn't get that. We'll just go ahead and start doing side quests and stuff. So, I think first, I want to explore the route south of Rustboro. Well, I mean, I guess we do have the side quest right here, but... Oh wait, no, what am I saying? First I want to go get my Barboach, so I'm actually going to meet you guys at Meteor Falls, and hopefully I go the right way this time. Wait a minute, did I never explore this part of the route up here? I don't think I did. And I don't think I can get up here. GameCube controller, okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't think I ever went up here. Huh. Well, I guess we're gonna do this now, may as well, since we're just, you know, kind of tying up loose ends, exploring these routes and whatnot, so, okay, we'll just do this now. No problem with that, however, yeah, you're gonna be a little bit underleveled, just a little bit. Just go ahead and take care of the Spark. I appreciate the attack EVs, even though I'll probably never use them. Well, no quick attack, I guess, but... Alright, there we go. And as we're exploring these water routes, you might notice that the level curve will actually go down a little bit. Well, I shouldn't say that. The trainer's levels will just go down a little bit. Just because, you know, these are in areas that we've explored around so far, so... Yeah, I should be able to use Skittles, actually, for a little bit. And did I never get that item? Seriously? Wow, I suck. Okay, what is this? It's a super repel. How fitting, I just used one. Is this a trainer? Oh, it's an ether. That's cool, I guess. Okay, we're back here. I've got the good rod this time. I guess I should use a repel, just so that I can get close to the water. Oh, I should have bought a regular repel. That sucks. Yeah, it's kind of lame that I have to use a super repel just to get to the water. That's like a few paces away, but whatever. But yeah, I mentioned earlier that I don't want a big on, or more so, what was it? The chances of getting a big on in the room where you can get it is still only about 20%, so yeah, I'd rather just try and get this Barboach. Granted, it is also 20% chance, so... Alright, anyway, let's repel. Please. Repel, please. We're one pace away from the water. Okay, we're good. We'll go ahead and use the good rod now. I would have been so mad if we had an encounter right there. So this is our encounter for the Meteor Falls, finally, after using our multiple repels to get through here. Come on, Barboach, 20% chance. It's looking good. However, Magikarps can do that. Alright, let's see. Oh wow! I actually got my Barboach. Awesome. I'm surprised, in case you couldn't tell. Right, so this is a water ground type. I don't know why I'm starting with Titania here. And Skittles got an item. Just good news all around. Alright, so we'll switch into Slushy. It has rest. That's wonderful. Let's go ahead. Let's not use Mega Drain. That's a terrible idea. Let's go ahead and use Dunspoor. And I don't want to kill this thing, obviously, because I want to use it. So I'm not comfortable using any kind of attack on it. I mean, even Headbutt might kill it. Slushy is kind of a monster, so why don't we... This leaves me in an awkward position. I guess we'll just start chucking balls. I mean, there's nothing else I can really do. We'll go ahead and use an Ultra Ball. Right, so why do I want to use a Barboach, or a Whiscash, as it will be in about 4 levels? Well, basically, Whiscash is going to be my MVP against the champion, because it learns both water attacks and ground type attacks, and plus it only has one weakness, which is grass, which the champion has none of. So I did not think of a nickname for this thing, a female Barboach. I kind of like how, you know, our genders are kind of even. So far we have 2 males, 3 males I think, because I think Sprinkles is a boy, and then 1 female, and now we'll have 2 females. So what do we want to call a female Barboach? Okay, so I've been sitting here for like, what, 7 minutes about, and I've come up with a whole bunch of names. I was thinking maybe Whoopi, maybe Shampoo, maybe, I don't know, I had a whole bunch, but I decided to settle on Mrs. Puff, because why not? I don't have a particularly good reason. I mean, it's a fish, and it's a female, so boom, Mrs. Puff. It's not a flounder, if that's what Mrs. Puff is. It's some kind of, it's a blowfish, maybe? I don't know. There we go, Mrs. Puff. Even if that wasn't the best name that I could have given her, it's just, I was sitting here for like 7 minutes trying to think of a name. Just like, alright, I'm settling with Mrs. Puff. Okay, so we got that done. Skittles got an item. Good for him. Proud of you. A super potion. That's nice. Why not? Right, so we got Mrs. Puff. I will meet you... Oh, right here we have... I completely forgot about this until right about now. There's actually a route that we can get to right here. I completely forgot about it. Let me just go and check something real quick here. Yeah, I was thinking of doing this, but it just completely escaped my mind. Well, I guess it's a good thing I found it. Right, so this is Route 115, and through surfing we can get the standard Tentacool, Wingull, and Pelipper, but by walking a little bit further north, we can get a Tailo, Swablu, Jigglypuff, Swallow, or Wingull. So I'm going to use another Repel, just because I don't want my encounter to be on the water. And then we'll see what we can do up there. I'm going to hope for a Jigglypuff, just because that'd be interesting. You don't really see anybody using a Wigglytuff in their Nuzlocks, just because Jigglypuff is so rare in Fire Red and Leaf Green, and obviously it's rare in this game at only a 10% chance, so yeah. Right, is there an item here? It looks like there'd be an item here. No. But you can see there's that little indent. That's for secret bases. I don't plan on showing that at all. I don't know, maybe one episode just for shits and giggles I'll show it, but... Right, if I remember correctly, the trainers here like to use fighting types. So I think we're pretty good with these two right now. And yeah, I remember there being a double battle. Another secret hideout. I guess this would be a good place to put a secret hideout, just because it is kind of a hidden route. So we got a few trainers we can fight. Oh wow, you have good eyes seeing me from all the way over there. And you're old, so your eyesight is supposed to be bad. But it's not. Oh, you're one of those experts that this could get dangerous. Whoa! That's on par with our Pokemon. What is this? Alright, well, oh, does Hariyama have guts? Yeah, I thought I'd think that, but do I really want to risk it? Well, I know we're faster anyway, so Thunder Wave is completely pointless. Oh god, this is scary though. What can this Hariyama do to us? It can do damage. That's a good point. I'm thinking our best bet is to just try and use Spark. Fake out. Oh, you... Alright, that did quite a bit of damage, actually. I don't feel like healing it off. Oh god, I was not expecting this, not gonna lie. Alright, let's see how much this does. I was hoping for a lot more. Vital Throw. Oh, this is looking... this is bad. This is worse than Norman. Jeez. Who wants to fight a Hariyama? Who has the best defense? Well, I mean, Slushy does, but it's hardly notable. Huh. Yeah, we don't have any attacks that are super effective against it, except for Sprinkles. I'd rather not come down to Sprinkles, but... Oh god. I'm thinking shift into Mr. Hugs and use bulk up once or twice. And I'll probably have to heal at some point, so... Yeah, because Titania does not want to take another Vital Throw, but they have the same defense, though. Let's see what we can do with Mr. Hugs. Mr. Hugs has a powerful double kick. That might come in handy. And you're gonna try using Vital Throw again. I think that does more damage. Oh, that's... I was gonna say, I think that does more damage based on if it attacks second, but evidently no. Alright, let's go ahead and use bulk up. We should be faster. This is... Why is it that the random trainers are always, like, the bigger threats than the gym leaders? Okay. We'll go ahead and use a Soda Pop here. Yeah, I don't want to go for another bulk up just because, well... I don't know, would it be able... I don't know, we'll see. Another Vital Throw. You just love that attack, don't you? I guess it's better than Belly Drum. Alright, let's go for that double kick now. I believe Hariyama has better special defense than physical. Alright, that's pretty good damage. As long as we can do-hit KO it. Oh, Mr. Hugs. Alright, we should be good to take it out now. Alright, that was scary. When I saw that this guy was an expert, I got a little bit scared, but then I saw the Hariyama, and that was scary. But we got through it together. We only had to heal once. And as usual, Mr. Hugs is MVP. Right, so before I even move on and get caught by another trainer, I'm gonna go ahead and heal Titania and Mr. Hugs. Right. Alright, now the patch of grass should be, yep, right here. But our repel's still in effect, so why don't we explore a little bit? We got kelp sea berries over here. They look a little off. Compared to the other berries, they look kind of out of place, don't they? Like they don't have proper shading. It's weird looking. Huh. That's weird, but whatever. Let's get these. I don't even know what they do. I'll probably look through the berries later and refresh my memory on them. Alright, there we go. We got kelp sea berries. Why don't we go ahead and look now? Just because Titania needs an item. It doesn't even say what it does. Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, well, it says on some of them, but that's weird. Maybe these have more complex effects and they don't want to explain it. Whatever. Well, why don't I go ahead and attack this other guy here? I don't think he'll be nearly as powerful as that expert over there. My Machop! Demand a battle! Alright, that's cool. A Machop isn't nearly as scary as a Hariyama. Remember when I said that the level curve would go down? Well, that was wrong. I was thinking more like the routes along Dewford and Mobile, but... Alright, there we go. Oh, I thought that one KO'd it. Uh oh, this thing has guts. Okay. I don't know, maybe if it had used Brick Break or something, I don't know why it had Brick Break, but I don't know. A Machop with guts is scary. Well, we took it out regardless. And this guy's got a Machoke. I'm gonna go with Breloom just because it has better defense. I think that's a pretty good idea. I'm not gonna paralyze it. I was thinking, oh yeah, maybe I should paralyze it, but no, Machoke has guts, just like Machop. I don't even know why I thought it didn't. Is Mach Punch really gonna 1 KO this thing? I want to see this. I doubt it, but... Oh, no, not even half. Why are you using Foresight? I'm not a Ghost type. Why do these trainers insist on using Foresight? Karate Chop. That's fun. And you poisoned yourself. Ah ha ha! Get poisoned. That's pretty funny. Well, alright then. We're still unscathed. I mean, I was just thinking, man, I can't stop thinking about that Hariyama. That was close. Would have kind of sucked if we lost a Pokemon to a Hariyama, of all things. After taking out Norman. I mean, such an accomplishment. We took out the 5th gym using just our Mr. Hugs, for the most part. Yeah, it was just Mr. Hugs. And then, boom, it gets killed by a Hariyama, of all things. Why don't we... No, everybody's still fully healed. Completely forgot about this route, though. So many secret hideouts here. Jesus. Alright, well that repel wore off. That's good. Is there another guy up here? Nope, just an item. And it's another iron. Okay, I might get these irons too. Or Skittles, actually. That seems like a good idea. Since I am kind of relying on her or him. Is it a boy or a girl? I'm pretty sure it's a boy. Oh, it's a girl! Well, that's new. I guess we have 2 girls and 2 boys now? Yeah, wait, no, we have 5... We have 3 girls and 2 boys. Alright, that's fine with me. Not that I'd be... It's not that I would have anything against having all boys or all girls. Alright, let's see what our encounter is after all this foolery. Our encounter is... Jigglypuff, 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 Swablu. Alright, I'll catch it. It's a good backup, I guess. Wait a minute. This is the same level as our Sprinkles! Sprinkles. Where are you at? Just, it's a bit frustrating, you know, I keep this XP share on Sprinkles for the last 10 episodes probably, and it can't even keep up with a Swablu. Alright, well, Quick Attack shouldn't kill you. Yeah, and I meant to say a wild Pokemon. We'll go ahead and use the Pokeball now. I have no idea what to call this thing. I need to come up with more nicknames. I was thinking, you know, maybe I should make a list of all the nicknames. And I started doing that. But I only came up with 2 names, so yeah. Alright, what do you want to be called? I'm gonna call you Mareep. No, that's a terrible idea. I should feel bad. There we go. You are Cotton. Why not? Right, so we did everything here that we really want to do, so I will meet you guys back... let's go back to Rustboro, or not Rustboro, Petalburg, around that area. Oh, real quick here, on my way, we can go ahead and surf here. I keep forgetting about all these little things that we can do. I was just thinking, oh, that one side quest in Mobile and those 2 water routes I mentioned, but alright, we got a PP up there, that's nice. Okay, so here we are, we're at the shore, north of Dewford, and I went ahead and got Mrs. Puff out of the PC. She's bold, which is, it's minus attack and plus defense, which is meh. I was kinda wanting to use Magnitude and Earthquake on it, but whatever. It will get a lot of special attacks as well, so, matter of fact, why don't we go ahead and teach it Surf. It needs a good water type attack. We'll do that real quick. Don't worry though, Skittles will still be our Surf Slave. I'll be sure to keep him in front. I want to keep Amnesia we'll get rid of Snore for now, just because, I mean, it would get rid of Rest, but then Snore would be completely useless, so there we go. And it's level 26, which is pretty good, actually. So, you won't have to train him up too much. Now, like I said, I want this to go as fast as possible, so I'm going to use Repels, and hopefully I don't run out. And logically, we'll be going in the water, so there'll be a lot of water Pokemon, so I'm leading with Titania still. Alright, let's begin the exploration! Alright, good start. Yeah, I never had a problem with all the water routes. Alright, so run a new route. Do I want to bother to catch a Pokemon that I find here? Probably not. But regardless, I'll go ahead and check what I can get here. I don't have anything against using guys, in case you couldn't tell. Alright, yeah, just the standard stuff. I guess we could get a Whalmer at a 20% chance by fishing, but I'd rather just see if I can run into a really high-level Tentacool. And are you gonna look at me? Alright then. And since we have the Repel up, the only Tentacles we'll see will actually be really high-leveled, so that works out pretty well, actually. And you've got a Meryl. More like dead Meryl. That was terrible. I'm trying to figure out what Meryl's mouth is doing. It kind of looks like it's trying to smile, but from this angle it kind of looks like it's just a straight face. Like in Platinum, Meryl looks so depressed. You should look at its sprite. It's funny looking. Alright, there we go. And wow. Okay, I was gonna say, is that the only thing on this route? Alright, we've got more trainers. I was dead wrong when I said that the level curve went down here. It's going up, if anything. Random trainers with level 26 Pokemon. That's almost on par with our Pokemon, and like I keep saying, we're over-leveled, so how'd that even happen? But the level curve will slow down a little bit, because the 6th gym leader has a level... Their highest level Pokemon is level 33, so yeah, it'll be slowing down a little bit. In case you need to catch up. Another Whalmer. Okay. But yeah, I guess I could try and get a Whalmer. Let's see. If we had the Repel up, will we even get Whalmer? It's an interesting thought. Or will we even get a Pokemon, I mean. Alright, Sprinkle is level 24. I'm kind of... I don't know, I don't want to start using it now, because now that I'm seeing these levels, you know, a level 24 Swablu isn't going to be able to take on level 26 Whalmers. Alright, this isn't Dewford, this is actually a set of islands that's kind of... Oh, we found a Tentacool! A level 34 Tentacool! Well, I'm gonna catch this. This is our first encounter on this route. I'm pretty sure it is, so... Wow. A level 34 Tentacool. Well, this is certainly a good backup if Barboach dies, I suppose. My problem with using this thing is that it's weak to both Psychic and Ground, which, like I keep mentioning, all of our Pokemon are weak to that, so yeah. I mean, I'll go ahead and catch it. Never hurts to have a Pokemon that's higher level than all of yours. I should probably get more Pokeballs next chance I get. Oh, I have no idea what to call you. I'm just gonna call you Jelly. That's a good idea. And thank you for being easy enough to capture. I was considering using a Tentacool instead of Barboach or Corphish, but like I said, Psychic and Ground, so we'll call you Jelly. You know what? I'll do it in all caps. Yeah, Jelly! In all caps. There we go. Perfect. And another trainer, so I was kind of expecting this to happen. This isn't that interesting. That isn't a secret to me. And, like I said, I'd understand if you just want to tune out for this part of the game, but whatever. What I plan to do in this episode is basically finish exploring this route, and then in the next episode, we'll explore the other water route and part of the abandoned ship, and then we'll do that side quest in Mawile. So these will be longer episodes, but like I said, I want to get this done as fast as possible. So there you go. Alright, beat that guy. And you're probably gonna have rock types, so I'm gonna switch to... Why don't we try fighting with Mrs. Puff here? Mrs. Puff wants to battle. Excuse me. Alright, there we go. Let's see what Mrs. Puff can do. And worst case scenario, I just switch out in the Slushy, so I don't see a problem with this. Alright, what are you gonna have? Oh, you're probably gonna have a ground type. A Sandshrew. Psh! Sandshrew? Barboach is such an awesome Pokemon. Just look at him. He looks... Well, he doesn't look happy. He just looks so blank. Such a blank expression. I love it. And look at that. Took it out in one hit. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and check its IVs? Oh, I want to keep Slushy in. Thank you. I'll go ahead and look at its stats, and then I'll calculate its IVs in post. There we go. And those are its IVs. They look good. Or the stats, I mean. I don't know the IVs yet, since this is in post, but this Sand Slash does scare me, as it probably has Slash. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it said Sandshrew, so that's why I kept Mrs. Puff in. And last time we saw a Sand Slash, that was actually kind of an issue. Yeah, there we go, there's that Slash. Let's go ahead and use Mega Drain. It isn't sandstorming here, so I don't have to worry about missing. There we go. But yeah, I was kind of worried about, oh, we're using Dig. That's annoying, actually. Yeah, we're gonna speed it. Oh yeah, but I was worried about Slash getting a crit on our Barboach, and then we lose it, like, almost immediately after we got it, and that'd be our first death. That would suck. There we go, Sand Slash is down. All the things to talk about. Alright, so we should be just about done with this route. I'm just thinking, to the west of here, there might be one more trainer. Actually, I think there's a hidden item over here. Alright, let's go down here a little bit. Now north of here we can actually get Regice, but, well, not yet. Later on we'll get it. Or, later on we will be able to get it, I mean, but I'm not gonna make an effort to get it, nor will I make an effort to kill it, unless I happen to run across a Relicanth and a Wailord, so... Wait. Yeah, Mrs. Puff can try battling you. What have you got? Please tell me it's a tentacle, because I can kill those with Mrs. Puff. Ho ho ho! Magikarps, well, GG. It's all over. 2 damage. I've been recording for 43 minutes, so yeah, this will be a longer episode. I mean, even though I did step out for a little bit, this is still going to be a longer episode. Granted, if you're willing to watch me do all this side stuff, then you're probably willing to watch this for, what, probably 35 minutes it's at this point. I guess one thing I could do is just upload every day and then do the normal time on the videos, but meh. But meh, that's how I describe my feelings. Now this thing is weak to ground, and it doesn't have good physical defense, so yeah, that'll do it. See, look at this, Mrs. Puff, we just caught it. We just caught her, and she is already just taking on tentacles, and you have a Wingull. Yeah, why don't we switch? Titania wants to fight this Wingull. I'm not scared of a Wingull, it's just, it'll take a while to slowly beat down a Wingull with Surfs. Surf? Yes, Surf. We'll use Surf on it and it will kill it. We'll go ahead and use Spark and it will kill it. Maybe one day Sprinkles will be able to fight. One day. I mean, trust me, Altaria is good later on. It's a good tank. Trust me. I'm almost positive. Even though my Altaria did die in my other Sapphire Nuzlocke attempt to a critical Ice Beam. Yeah, I guess that's a story for later, though, I suppose. Well, I guess that's basically all there is to the story. It was taken out by a critical Ice Beam from one of the Elite Force Pokemon. Yeah, you annoy me. Yeah, Mrs. Puff is we have a speedy Barboach, being able to run away from these Wingulls. Some people do say that Wingull and Pelipper are actually pretty helpful in Nuzlocke challenges, just because they can learn both Fly and Surf, which I guess is a good point. Why is this here? Oh, we got a Heart Scale! I was gonna say, why is this here? But we have an item here, but my inventory is full. Like I mentioned earlier, backspace in this game is very small. They fixed it in Emerald. I don't want to throw my... I thought that said hard mail. We'll go ahead and throw away our wood mail. Yeah, we don't need you. Get out of here. So now that we have a Heart Scale, we can relearn a move on one of our Pokemon. I think we checked Breloom, Manectric, and Muskin, and none of them can learn attacks that we particularly want, so... Why is this here? Whatever. It's Atmosphere. And we got a third iron. So many irons today. That'll be the title of the video. Iron. Okay, no. Hopefully I can come up with something better to name the video. I probably... Yeah. That was a bad idea. It was a waste of time. Why can't Surf be like Rock Slide or... Not Rock Slide. Why can't it be like Rock Smash or, No, not Rock Smash. Why can't it be like Strength, where you just use it once and then you can just do it again? Just walk by the water, and if you... You know... move into the water, then you just start surfing. Is it really that hard? But whatever. Whalmer. This doesn't particularly scare me. I'm thinking the worst it could do to me is like water gun or something, so... We'll use Amnesia. That'll do it. Come at me, bro. Like I'm a Mrs. Puff. I'll roll out. Well... I don't feel like... Yeah, Magnitude isn't gonna do it too much, so we'll switch into Slushy. And we'll get the Mega Drain off, and hopefully that will kill us before it has time to get a more powerful rollout going here. Yeah, it's not too bad. Even the max power rollout might not kill Slushy. Slushy is just such a monster, I guess. There we go. This is why I don't record for like 48 minutes at a time. That's how long I've been recording at this point. But yeah, this is why I don't record for 50 minutes, just because naturally I'm gonna run out of things to say. You're gonna get hurt by poison. How are you not dead? There we go. GG. Sort of. Okay, I think we're just about done. Just a little bit more, and it'll be at Dewford. We got one more trainer and one more item. Let's see if we can do it in 3 minutes. Okay, probably not, just because I suck, but... Alright, what have you got? I'm gonna guess you have a tentacle. Just because you all seem to have tentacles. Oh! Well, I'm actually kind of surprised. I was right for once. Let's use Magnitude. Fun fact about Whiscash. There was a banned episode of the anime. It was banned... It was delayed because the general theme of the episode was that this Whiscash could make earthquakes. And apparently around the time that the episode was scheduled to air, Japan had this earthquake, so they didn't want to air the episode, obviously, because, you know, wouldn't have been in bad, or wouldn't have been in good taste, I mean, so. It didn't air in Japan, and they actually delayed it in America as well, even though, I mean, we didn't have an earthquake, but, yeah. I think something similar actually happened more recently in the Black and White series, where after that earthquake in last February 2011, they had that earthquake, and then they postponed the episode where Team Rocket had supposedly taken over Castelia City. I don't quite remember what happened, or what was supposed to happen in that episode, so... We've got this protein here. Speaking of protein, Skittles, have you found an item yet? You have! If this is a protein. Okay, that'd be pretty funny. Alright, but we do have to make room for this. We'll get rid of our wave mail. And there we go. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke, we will explore this other route, this other water route next to Dewford, and we will do that side quest in Mauve Isle, and we'll get TM Thunderbolt. I'll see you guys then.